Them steppers, huh? But you can't step with us. Niggas swear they certified steppers, but don't step enough. Oh, you be with them steppers, huh? But you can't step with us. Niggas swear they certified steppers, but don't step enough. Oh, you be with them steppers.
Yo, welcome back to another episode of the Certified Steppaz Podcast. As you know, I'm your host, KP, and as you can see, my dog Smooth is not here with us today. He probably out there chasing women or something, and I don't know. But I do got a special guest here with us, man. DJ Louisiana Hood, bro.
Yeah,
what's
man,
up,
what's
man?
up? What's
Hey,
up?
Right before we jump into the episode, man, I want to quickly say, man, just another reminder. Shout out to my bros at Three Kings and GBA. They got a concert going on the 26th of June with Tusi live in concert, man. Check out the promotion and make sure y'all beat us there.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Sold out Saturdays will never be the same because June 26th, live in concert, it's Tusi.
You got me stuck inside your love cycle. I read your love Bible.
That's right, sold out Saturdays, June 26th at the District with Tusi live in concert.
Gang, it's the big step of the well-known flex. Look, listen, June 26th, I will be in Lafayette, Louisiana at the District. I need everybody to tap in, hop out, pop out, rock out. Bring the bitches, don't bring the cops out. Y'all know how we do. Tap in with Jay Lee and Fig to get y'all tickets and sections. Make sure y'all be there. Gang.
Doors open at 9:30 with music by DJ Rocky, DJ Sausage, and Scope Money. They're gonna be coming from all over for this one. Tusi, live in concert at the District, June 26th. Don't miss it.
So, Hood, what's up, man?
What's going on, bro?
I'm cool, man. First and foremost, I appreciate you for sitting down.
Hey,
with
man,
us,
I appreciate you for even having me.
Yeah,
You
for
know
sure.
what I'm saying? For sure.
Hey, listen, we're going to jump into a bunch of topics and a bunch of questions, but
Most
before we do that, bro, I
What's up?
really want the people to know who you are. So just kind of give the people how you got your name, how you got started, and eventually how you ended up being Fredo Bang's DJ.
Well, my name Louisiana Hood. I got the name Hood from my cousin. Like, I used to do all the hood parties back in the day, like fresh out of high school, and you know, I used to do all the backyard parties, all the graduation parties, the barbecues and stuff like that. So my cousin was like, "Man, you the hood DJ, man. You do all the parties in the hood," and it stuck. He really wanted me to be like Gumbo Hood or some shit like that. I forget what it was.
Oh shit!
But I was like, nah, I'm just gonna stick. Yeah. So in the beginning, I was like, I'm just gonna be the hood DJ. But then like somebody else kind of had the name, so I just put Louisiana in front of it.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. And out of Alexandria, you was doing the hood.
Yeah.
Let me ask you something. Cause you was doing clubs and shit, right? In the radio station, right?
Right.
So talk to me a little bit how you got your start in that scene.
In radio?
Yeah.
Well, radio, first off, I had an internship at radio, like when I was in college.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I was working up there, and they had a DJ contest back in the day.
Okay.
They was looking for a male DJ and a female DJ.
Okay.
So I was like 18, 19 when that happened.
Shit.
And I got to the finals of that contest and I lost. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think another 6 years went by before I actually got on radio and got my first radio show.
Shit.
But I was actually doing parties and shit with my homeboy. We was going to all the country towns like Ville Platte, Louisiana,
Say that. Yeah.
Marksville, Louisiana,
say that.
Manny, Louisiana, all that.
One.
We was doing parties and all them, doing parties and concerts and stuff in all them places.
Yeah.
So one day, every Friday when we had an event, we would go up to the radio station. You know what I'm saying? And Jay Stevens would interview us about what we had going on that weekend.
This is at KISS, right?
KISS 987.
Yeah. Okay.
So we go up there one morning, and he was like, after the interview was done, he was like, "Hey, Hood, what's up, man? You want your own radio show?" Just like that. I'm like, hell yeah, I want my own radio show. But he was like, it's a catch. I'm like, it's always a damn catch.
Right.
He say, it's at 12 o'clock at night. Now I'm thinking to myself, who the hell listens to radio at 12 o'clock at night? But it was an opportunity that I couldn't pass up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, that's how that started.
Yeah. Okay. And then so from that process, I'm assuming like I was just trying to get to the correlation to you, like, because I know, like I said, I was looking at your background. I know you did some work with Young Ready and Trap Money. Rest in peace, Ready.
Right.
Right before that. So I'm assuming, did you get connected with them through the radio station?
No. I got connected with Trap Money. I was actually DJing a party that he was performing at.
Yeah, okay.
And I saw him performing and shit, and I was like, man, this nigga got some talent. So after the show was over with, you know what I'm saying, we introduced ourselves to each other. And he was like, yeah, man, I already know who you is. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
I was like, yeah, okay. So he was like, man, we got to hook up. We got to connect with this music stuff. He was like, man, we got to do a mixtape together. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we ended up, you know, actually coming together. But once we got together as Hood and Trap Money, you know what I'm saying, man, he had like one of the biggest buzzes in the city off his song called Tore Up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It was going crazy on the radio, was going crazy in the clubs and stuff, you know what I'm saying? So that's how me and him got connected. Me and Reddy, I met Reddy at Club Bed in Lafayette. Yeah, I was already playing his songs and stuff, and he came in the club one night. Same type of situation. He was like, man, what's up? I'm like, man, what's up? He was like, bruh, we got to do a mixtape together. I was like, well, hell, let's do it. And it was like 2 weeks later, we released the mixtape. Like 2 weeks after we met each other, we released the mixtape together. Yeah.
So a lot of that shit sounded like it was some destiny just happened.
Yeah, that's what I feel like. I feel like because like all the people that I'm connected with right now, or all the people that I call friends or brothers, it came together with music.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
All of them. Yeah. That's dope, though.
Yeah.
And I know, like, now you in a point where, like, you done took off. Like, your name, because, man, listen, I know people.
I wouldn't say I took off.
Listen, legendary Louisiana Hood is what I'm calling you from now on, man.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. I just think I'm blessed. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like I had a lot of people tell me early on in the game that, you know, DJing is just a hobby. You know, you could never take care of your family off of it. You could never take care of yourself off of it. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like if I would have listened to them people back then, I don't know what I'd be doing right now. I don't even know what kind of job I'd be working. Like, what the hell I'd be doing right now. I feel like I'd probably be working our show. Yeah. Getting cheated on or some shit.
My man say getting cheated on.
Because you know you work out show your old lady.
Man, listen.
I'm going to tell you, I know from experience.
Talk
my first
shit.
time I worked out show, my old lady got slutted out.
That is facts.
I came home early off my 2 weeks. I came home early, bro. And my old lady had a hickey on her neck so big.
Oh, I know you lost it. No, but hey, honestly, I tell my partners all the time. I joke with them, but I be dead.
That shit true.
I'm like, bro, you on that turnaround shit?
Man, that turnaround shit. Your old lady go get. Your bitch. I'm telling you, look, fellas, if you work turnaround, your old lady get slutted out.
Point blank, period.
Jody, listen to me. Jody is at your house. No, that's the nigga name. I don't know, Mike. I don't know, Terrell. Yeah, Theo. I don't know, but look, I promise you, bro. That shit had crushed me. I came home early. She didn't even know I was coming home.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? So I pulled up. She gave me an old sad ass story. That I don't even want to tell you what the story was, but she gave me an old sad ass story. So look, we at her people house, and her mama come outside and was like, "God damn, Terrence, you put that big ass hickey on my dog." And I'm looking at her like, "Bitch, if you only knew."
Straight up. I done lost my mind too. But look at you now though, bro. So we ain't doing no tripping. Bro, we ain't doing no tripping. Ain't doing
no boss tripping, bro.
Let me ask you something. You in a situation now, you sing?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Got you. Just wanted to understand.
Yeah.
I do want to ask you though, in terms of tour life, because I know you've been moving around. I know you had a situation you was on tour with Bag, right?
Right.
Yeah, so y'all did that. How is it on tour? Is it like rules to that shit, or your free time is your free time?
Like tour, like we going on tour again in October with Bag.
Nice. Oh, nice and Bag.
Yeah, Bag real. Yeah, Bag got number one album in there. Yeah. Tour life, bro. It's like this. I tell this to anybody that's in the game that's got situations. Your partner gotta understand what you got going on. You feel me? If they not understanding of what you got going on, it ain't gonna work.
Got you.
Feel me? Cause
facts.
It's a lot of shit they think you doing,
and
you ain't really doing it, bro. I be so fucking tired, bro. I don't want to do nothing.
Cause I'm about to say, when you traveling, I know you doing what 8-9 hours on the road,
bro. It's like get up, pack, go to the airport, do a show, go to the hotel, go back to the airport. Another city, and it's just over and over and over and over and over, bro.
Listen, we're gonna stop that narrative about these entertainers and just a bunch of cheaters, man. These men out here working. Y'all stop that bullshit. You hear it from Hood Mouth himself.
Right.
Man out here grinding.
Right.
Yeah, but I do want to ask you something in terms, because I know just recently we got our pandemic, right?
Right.
And I know that shit was rough for everybody.
That shit was rough.
What was it a situation where y'all had to find an alternative bag to get to, or was y'all working in between?
I had to find an alternative bag to get to. With the business side of the music industry, as far as like managing artists and shit like that.
Yeah.
Cause like when the pandemic first hit, I believe it was March. We was about to go on our first leg of the Money Bag tour. You know what I'm saying? And we went to LA.
Yeah.
Came back to Miami. Was about to do our first show, I believe, in Chicago. Was about to go to Chicago. And that's when the first, I want to say, that's when Rudy Gobert caught COVID.
Oh, when he was rubbing.
Yeah, this nigga go rub the mic and shit.
Yeah.
So when the NBA shut down, I was like, oh my God.
It's coming.
It's over
It's
with.
coming.
And the next day, they shut the whole world down. So we didn't do shows for like 5 months.
Oof.
You feel me?
Damn.
But in the meantime of that, I signed 2 artists. I got 1 artist signed to a label.
Okay.
And I just started doing stuff on the management side,
Yeah.
learning the business. And that's kind of how I kept afloat without doing shows. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Just really quickly, I want to make a point because I really want our audience to catch this. He just talked about how he in the music business now, right? So he just talked about how DJing slowed down for him for 5 months, and then he had to find an alternative bag in terms of signing artists, working on the management side, right? And honestly, if you understand finances, that equates to your portfolio. That's his portfolio. His portfolio is DJing. His portfolio is his artist. His portfolio is management. I don't give a fuck what you doing, my man. Diversify your portfolio.
You have to.
It's super important.
I learned this a long time ago. You got to have more than one bag.
Absolutely.
You feel me? If you depending on one bag and something happened to that bag, like DJing did back in March of last year, if I had no hustle in me, I would have been real fucked up. I ain't gonna lie, the first I was like, man, what the hell I'm gonna do? But like I say, I just said, all right, well, I'm gonna do this. And I'm gonna put all my energy into this. And then I was doing that, and then I was like, me and my homeboy Joe was one of the first DJs to go live on Facebook. And we had like 31,000 people on our live.
Oh, word.
Right. And we was doing the tip jar. Man, we was making thousands and thousands of dollars.
What's the tip jar, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, we actually had our Cash App on the screen.
Okay.
And they was
Oh, niggas showing just because they on that
major
live?
love. Major, bro. I'm talking about our first time going live, we had 31,000 people on our live. It went crazy. Like, it went crazy.
And
like,
niggas just dropped $5-10 just off, hey, here you go, $20.
man, they was, because it had, people didn't have nothing to do. Like, we was doing, like, we did it in the middle of the day. Like, and like, we made thousands and thousands of dollars.
So the whole
like,
time
no
you
cap.
going live, it's a set, right? You running, you DJ.
Yeah. We running. I'm DJing, he hype man. When he DJ, I'm hype manning. And it's like we did it like that. And shit, we made money. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's just different things we just did to you know, to cover what we had going on.
That makes sense. That's dope as fuck, though. You just gotta find ways to
you
get to it. But you gotta be a hustler. If it ain't up here.
If you ain't got the I tell people, if you ain't got the mentality, especially for the music industry, or if you doing shows, or if you or anything like that, because it's plenty of times where I thought a show was gonna make me thousands of dollars and it ain't make nothing.
Yeah.
And it's plenty of times I made thousands of dollars. It's just like, but you gotta have a stomach for this shit, man. Cause it's like, bro, it's like a lot of people want to do it, but only the strong survive. You feel me?
Are you like, while you touring? Because I know that's a busy schedule. Are you able to like factor in sets that you do at clubs? Can you still are you still DJing at clubs sometimes? Are you still throwing
Nah. I really don't have time to actually go off and DJ at clubs and stuff right now. Okay. But like when before I bring Fredo out, I do a set. You know what I'm saying? Just to get the crowd hype, get the energy going. Because a lot of times when you come in the club, by the time we get the energy kind of be low. And you know, you gotta get
them back right.
Yeah.
So what I was about to ask you, like, I guess it's demographic based, but like, give me some of your go-to, like some shit that you notice finna turn the folks up.
Like On Me by Baby. Back in Blood, Pooh Shiesty. Man, it's a whole lot of stuff. It's a whole lot. It really depends on where you at though. Because if I'm in Louisiana, that's me. You feel me? I'm Louisiana, so I know. But if I'm in goddamn me, Charleston, South Carolina, I know I gotta do something different. You know what I'm saying? It's all about where you at. Yeah.
Like, let me ask you something. Like, I'm a huge Boosie fan.
Right.
Like, we from the crib, you know.
Right.
How does he hit outside of Louisiana? Like, especially
a legend.
I think so too, but I know you in that world. So
that man be everywhere we go.
Yeah, he
depending on where we at. Tallahassee, Florida, Virginia, Kansas. Like that man. Yeah.
for anybody that's like coming through the music business, right?
Right.
Like, and I know you kind of touched on it a little bit, but I just wanted to see like if they was looking for you to take any piece of advice that they could take outside, you talked about being a hustler, but like anything that they could take with them that's gonna really push them forward that they could use. Because like you said, you got to be a hustler first, but then after you see the hustler in somebody, what advice would you give them?
Man, you got to invest. I
Yeah.
think a lot of people think the music industry or rapping, singing, whatever it may be, they think it's just that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They don't. That's
the scenes part, right?
The rapping and singing in the studio might be 10% of what you got to do outside of that. Like you gotta, especially if you up and coming, you got to figure out what your demographic is, where your fans are, or what you got to do to reach these people. Because like a lot of people be like, man, tell me the secret. Like it ain't no secret. Like you got to fucking work. Like I done seen. Like, when I first got with Fredo, we was doing $3,000, $5,000 shows.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now we doing $35,000, $40,000, $45,000, $50,000 shows. And it's like, yeah. So it's like, I watch this man, like, he take his career serious. Like, he's hands-on with his career. It's a lot of people that probably sign to a label and think they made it.
Yeah.
So they get complacent. And then the label go do what the hell they want to do with you.
Either that or a big head, right?
Oh, man.
And let me ask you real quick, while you on that topic, you talked a bit about Fredo. Like, just shine some light on his personality and like how, like why y'all make sense for each other and why y'all work well together.
Because the nigga, he humble.
Yeah.
You feel me? I feel like,
and you can talk your shit too.
Yeah. He humble. He humble. Like if I feel like if he wasn't humble, I probably couldn't fuck with him because it's like I watch some artists treat their DJs or treat their staff like shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like talk to them in a kind of way. Treat them bad, like shit on them. Like if this people that work for you and got genuine love for you, it's like you shouldn't even be treating these people like that. You feel me? And like the nigga is so humble and will give you the shirt off his back, will do anything for you. Like we ain't like when it started off, it was like, rapper DJ. Like, nah, that's my brother.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I'm with this nigga every day. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like we family now. Like this nigga, like I say, bro, this nigga would do anything for anybody.
Right, and I know you hooped in the previous time. It's almost like going through that. Like the guys,
It's like once y'all become teammates, y'all like this. You might not even like the nigga before. You might came to school and was like, man, I ain't really too much fuck with him. And then you done found out he on the basketball team too. Now y'all in the locker room every day. Y'all practicing every day. Y'all on the bus every day, and y'all become friends. That's just how shit goes.
Yeah, and it's gonna be arguments, but shit.
It's gonna be arguments, but that's what family do.
Exactly.
Like
I was telling the dude, this is right before you got here and before the cameras turned on.
Yeah.
We talked. He was just asking about the podcast and stuff, and I talked about how like it don't matter like where you come from, how you dress, what you look like. Like there's millions of people who think like all of us, right?
Right.
And like if you can always show your authenticity, if you can always be real, if you can always remain humble and stay solid on your principles and demand respect, like people gonna fuck with you regardless.
Like that's like it. I tell people, man, just like I tell people, like I tell DJs, younger DJs, like, man, treat people how you want to be treated. Don't shit on nobody, because like you shit on this rapper who ain't got nothing going on right now, and 6 months from now, this nigga might be the biggest artist in the world. And it happens like that for real. Yeah. Now he go be like, man, I remember when I came up to you in the club and you kind of just shushed me off. Yeah. Now I don't really want to fuck with you no more.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's how that shit go. Like I treat people how I want to be treated. Like, bro, I got much respect for the biggest rapper and the one down here. I treat them the same because I don't want you to treat. I want to be treated the same exact way. I want respect. You don't have to like me, but it's a respect. It's a respect thing. You know what I'm saying?
Fact, bro. Right. It's a fact. Listen, we have played a game that I gotta get you brought in on because it's all Louisiana specific.
All right.
So we had an episode. It was called "Bitch, I'm from Louisiana." You know the song.
Right.
So we titled our episode that, and it was really an opportunity for us to shine light on Louisiana, specifically Central Louisiana, where we from, right? Rapides, Percival, Alexandria, Marksville. And me and bro, we was like, yo. So it's a game. It's called Mount Rushmore of rappers, specifically in Louisiana. But there's a catch, right? The one catch is you can't say Wayne. Cause like,
that's easy.
Yeah. So what we did was we put Wayne. We was like, he for the world, right?
Yeah,
so real quick before you jump in, I just want to give you Bro's his list. He put the Hot Boys was his number one. He had No Limit he put all of the Hot Boys together. He had no Hot Boys number 1. He put No Limit at number 2.
Right.
He had Kevin Gates at 3.
Right.
And he put Webby at 4. And he took an extra, Mount Rushmore, but he put Boosie as 5. But then we also had an honorable mention. And he said Vicious, VI. Right.
All right. So I get 5 people.
We're gonna keep it at 4 because I get 4. Yeah.
All right. 4.
4 and then your honorable mention.
All right. Number 4
All right.
is from Louisiana, but I feel like he a Houston rapper, and that's ESG. He's from Louisiana, but he's based.
Shit.
He from Louisiana, but he based out here in Houston. That's
Lafayette, right?
No, he from Tuscaloosa.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
really?
Yeah.
I know he rep Lafayette hard at some point, but
yeah.
So I thought he's from. Yeah, I know he's from Louisiana.
Yeah, number 4. Number 3.
That's dope.
Gotta be Boo.
Yeah, okay.
Number 2 gotta be Fredo.
Okay.
Number 1 gotta be Gates.
Gates. Okay, so you Gates, Fredo, Boo, and then ESG.
ESG.
And then your honorable mention, if you had to throw somebody out. It could be an up-and-coming artist, somebody you think had another life, anybody just.
Oh, man. That's crazy. I'm gonna say the Hot Boys.
Okay.
I'm gonna say the Hot Boys only because I'm not gonna say the Hot Boys. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say Mystical. Only reason I'm gonna say Mystical because Mystical is the first person I went to the store and bought the CD. Like I actually went to the store. Yeah.
Which album did you get?
I think it was it Unpredictable?
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
First I just went to the store. I was like, I'm gonna go buy this. I'm about to go spend $16.99 and buy this.
Yeah.
So that's the only reason he go get my honorable mention.
Got you.
That's the only reason.
So I'm gonna just run you my quick 4. So
right.
I had Boosie number 1.
Right.
I did put Webby at 2. I had Gates at 3, and then I went Juvie 4. So that was my 4.
You can't mess with Juvie.
Yeah, you can't. That's what I felt. But like when we started having the conversation, like when we left and we turned the cameras off, me and him got in the car, we was headed back. We was like,
it's so many people that you leave off
just
the
don't
list.
think about it.
I don't want nobody to feel no kind of way, but it's a lot of people that's left off that list though.
It's so many people that's just sitting there that you can. Just
it's a whole lot of legends. It's a whole lot of legends from Louisiana. There's a whole lot of talent that came out of that place. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Still, because if you look at the game right now, probably the top 5 rappers, 4 of them from Louisiana.
Hold on, what 4? Okay.
Well, I'm gonna say
I know you Fredo up there. I know you got Gates up there. Boo is probably still up there too.
We probably still up there. Then you got YB, like one of the.
I forgot about YB.
He like one of the.
Because there's so many people.
Yeah,
we didn't even mention him. You know what I'm saying? There's just so many people to forget.
Yeah, so it's like you look at Louisiana as a whole, like we running the music industry.
I tell people all the time, I was like, bro, the South coming. Well, we can't. We here.
Yeah,
it ain't no coming. We definitely here. What's next for you though? Like what you got going on?
Man, like I say, we about to go on tour in October with Bag. And right now we on our own tour. Like we booked up crazy. We got Rolling Loud, Miami Rolling Loud, Cali, Rolling Loud, New York. And man, we just on the road, man. We just grinding, man.
Yeah. I do want to. I had a little segment in here where I did want you to have an opportunity to shine some light on Alexandria real quick. Like, just kind of spit to me. What's some of them some of them clubs you was DJing in? I know some that I could point out because I know you from that. But
I DJed at all of them. But
A-Town West, you touched all
A-Town West, Ladies Choice, Club Crush, Lorenzo's.
Yeah.
All the major clubs of my time.
What was it? Let me ask you something, because I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm from Marksville. We 6,000 population, right? Ain't too many people, but like I get mixed emotions with the love I get from the crib, son. It's like and granted, I'm just doing a podcast, and I know, let me fuck that. I'm not gonna dumb my shit down. I'm doing a podcast. I'm doing a dope ass podcast. Let's be real.
Right.
But like sometimes you be looking at cats, you be like, and it's people you fuck with, but for me, it's people I fuck with. Like, damn, what a love it, but I don't harp on it, but I notice it. Like, did you pop in A first, or was it?
Hell nah. Hell no.
Yeah.
Fuck no. I tell people that all the time. Fuck no. Like, I went on the road, like, did all the country towns like Ville Platte, Louisiana, Marksville, Manning, Natchitoches, Gina, all them country towns, and I bought concerts to them towns that them people would normally see. That normally had to go to like Lafayette, Alexandria, Shreveport, Baton Rouge.
Yeah.
I bought people to their city that they would never ever see, and that got me hot as hell. Like I'm talking about steaming hot to the point where I was like, I was making a whole lot of money, and I knew that Friday I could go here and make money, and it's easy.
And it's
you know what I'm saying? I wasn't doing, and I ain't gonna say I wasn't getting no love at the crib, but I wasn't getting no love at the crib. You know what I'm saying?
So you gotta force them to fuck with you.
I had to, because it was like once. Cause then they started coming out there. They were like, well, what the fuck? What's going on out there in Vail Platte? Well, I'm finna come out there, like, and then, you know, they seeing what's going on. Like, oh, you doing this? Like, yeah, this is me. Like, like I run this. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, once they seen that, then I got on radio. It came full circle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, my last question I want to ask you. Like, people think this shit really be happening overnight. How long you been in the game?
No. I've been in the game since 2009, 8, 9.
13 years strong.
Yeah.
13 years. And I really wanted to just point that out, because like people really think, and like I call this the microwave era, bro.
Right.
It's like people think they can put one song on SoundCloud, and we ain't even got to talk about music. People think they can sell one real estate. People think they can get a hit on stock one time,
Right.
and shit just gonna happen for them all the time, right? And I just want to talk to you about what the grind it take to like really put yourself in a position to actually be where you at now.
Invest in yourself, and then you got to take the W's, you gotta take the L's with that. You know what I'm saying? Like like you say, every day ain't gonna be peaches and creams. It's gonna be times where you just struggling. Like, man, what the fuck I'm gonna do? Like, I don't want to do this. It was plenty of times where I was like, bro, I want to quit. Yeah. I ain't have. It was like for a year straight, I ain't had the love for the game no more.
That's a fact. You do, yeah. You falling out of love.
I was just going with the motions. And it turned into a job. Once it turned into a job, I was like, bro, I'm ready to quit. But then I was like, well, what the hell I'm gonna do? You feel me? But I eventually just kind of sat down with myself and was like, man, what you need to do to get the joy back, like get the love back, like and I said like a long, it took a long time for me to get back the energy and the love that I had for this game that I had when I first started. Cause it became like I was just like getting hated on, and people saying stuff about me, and people that I thought was down with me wasn't really down with me, didn't want to see me bigger than them. They wanted to see me in the game, didn't want to see me get bigger than them in the game. Yeah. And it was just more like, damn, why would you do this to me? Like, I ain't never did nothing but help you. Like, why would you? And it just was stuff building on top of stuff, And I was like, bro, this ain't for me no more. But I eventually came back around. Like, I really kind of left the game for a minute. I went coaching for 3 years.
Who? You know, basketball coach.
Basketball and football.
Oh, you coaching football?
Yeah. Alexandria Middle Magnet. I went coached over there for 3. I went coached over there for 3 years, and I still was DJing on the radio and stuff, and I still was DJing in clubs. But I wanted my main focus not to be that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So once I went coaching and got around the kids and like I kind of got my joy back in the game. You feel me? Yeah.
Something you might not know. You had did a show in Marksville. You know, you brought Fredo there.
Yeah.
And like I said, my partner Big Mo and Jeremy. Hey, shout out my brother Big Mo and my dog Jeremy Turner in Central Louisiana. They are killing the game out there.
They're my dudes for real, man. I fuck with them tough.
For sure. But I remember because I had plans to just pull up, because normally I go home and check on the people and stuff. And I was like, oh shit, Fredo gonna be in Marksville.
Right.
Man, I'm gonna pull up. And I missed it because something happened out here that I had to stay.
Right.
And bro, I'm online looking at how y'all turned my little city up. I'm talking about, it looked like I know ain't like Marksville ain't got that many people showing up like that.
You talking about the first one or the last?
The first one.
Man, we went through hell. Well, both shows we went through hell, but that first show, man, we went through hell. Like the show went on, but people don't know. They tried to shut the show down at like 11 o'clock.
I'm not surprised. Marksville be on some
some real hating shit. Like, they were supposed to send the police out to do security at the building. The police didn't show up. So we knew it was some funny business going on. So we like, what the hell going on? Police actually pulled up at like 11. They was like, hey, we heard y'all got like 900 people in there. We got to shut it down. We like, what the fuck? Like, what you mean? And they was like, yeah, and y'all don't have no security. And we was like, y'all supposed to provide security. What the hell? And then I guess the lady that's over the building, she was passing by. But she wasn't answering her phone. Jeremy calling her, she not answering her phone. Jeremy finally flagged her down, and the police was like, look, man, y'all got one more time. If she say shut it down, we got to shut it down. So he went talk to her, and she eventually let the show go on. But it was 11 o'clock. The line was long as hell.
Oh yeah.
And they was about to shut the whole party down.
They not showing up until 11 o'clock. So
Exactly.
you already know.
Exactly.
Like, man, hey, man, listen. Say what you want about our little small towns, but bro, you'd have took that ounce of fun from our people. Man, they'd have turned that building upside down, man.
I already know.
And you done paid your good money
Man,
too.
they would've told
and
that
I'm not here.
motherfucker up.
We ain't here promoting violence, but that's just what come
Man,
with it
they
when you
would've
play with people.
I know they would have told that motherfucker. Man, that's what all we was talking about. Me and Big Mo was like, man, I go tear this bitch up. We
Yeah,
gonna shut this
they
bitch
gonna
down.
tear it down. Hey, listen, to wrap up the episode, man, because
Yeah.
it's been a fun conversation. I do want to, you know, my partner not here because, like I
Right.
said, he MIA, but we got this segment, right? We call it Bro Talk, right?
All right.
And what Bro Talk is any piece of advice you want to hand out there, you want to give to people.
Right.
I do want to get you in on that to just kind of give your Bro Talk,
Right.
lead the people with some stuff, and then I'm gonna wrap it up myself on my end.
Like I say, like I've been saying the whole episode, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No matter what you're doing, I mean, real estate, DJing, rapping, singing, playing the violin,
Yeah.
man, you gotta invest in yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Facts, man.
And I tell people, don't listen to others. Like I say, I had people telling me what I could and what I wouldn't go do. You can't take care of your family DJing. What the fuck? What are you doing, man? You need a job. Like my pops used to tell me all the time. He'd be like, man, you need a job with a 401k in insurance.
Yeah.
I tell him now that I am the 401k in the insurance.
Facts.
You feel me?
Yeah, you build your own funds.
So you know, it's just man, don't listen to others. Don't let others put their fears on you and tell you what you can't do. If you feel like you want to wake up one day and feel like I want to be a DJ, man, go do that.
Do that. That's a fact.
But just invest and take the time and respect the craft. You feel
Absolutely
me?
right.
Yeah.
Listen, and don't let the message be missed in what he's saying, man. Listen, he's telling you to go after yours, but understand it's gonna come with some work.
Oh, it got to.
You listen to this man talk how he fell in and out of love with DJing out of his own mouth, right? But look, at the end of the day, the passion was bigger than whatever obstacles he was facing. So, man, I'm gonna encourage y'all to keep it pushing. And just to kind of wrap up everything on my end, my bro talk, man. If for me, bro, listen, it's real simple. Everything don't have to be addressed, right? Sometimes you just peep shit and you keep it pushing. Like all that rah-rah stuff, especially when you got your eyes set on the goal and you push for something.
Right.
Some of that shit don't even require your attention, man. So peep the shit. Keep it pushing and get the same energy, bro.
Right.
Hood, listen, bro, I really appreciate you. I already know I done said thank you about 1,000 times,
I
but I'm going to tell you 1,000
real,
more, bro.
man.
I appreciate you
you
for sitting down with us. I appreciate you for joining us on the table.
Yeah.
I'm mad my bro missed it, but he going to
Yeah.
catch the episode on YouTube like
Yeah.
everybody else, so we going to have some
Most
fun,
definitely,
man.
bro. Most
Hey, real
definitely.
quick, I know you got something going on in Natchitoches next weekend, right? I want to give you the
Oh,
opportunity to shoot that out.
yeah. I'm in Natchitoches, Louisiana. I'm doing Fredo Bang live at concert, Natchitoches, Louisiana. Tickets on sale right now. I'm going to be there.
Yeah.
I know y'all want to see me.
I might come turn up
Yeah,
with you, man.
it's going down, bro. for real.
Listen, I had a blast with my dog, DJ Louisiana Hood.
Yeah.
I am KP of the Certified Steppaz Podcast. This is episode 25. We're going to see y'all on the other side. Yeah.